Utkarsh Triverdi is a co-founder at VeryFast AI. VeryFast AI is a platform that equips e-commerce stores with AI agents that act as virtual sales and support staff. They already serve over 250 brands globally, and going live with VeryFast's AI sales agent is a one-click process with their Shopify app. In this session, Utkarsh will explore the transformative shift from traditional SaaS models to AI-driven solutions that deliver tangible results. Welcome to the era of outcome-driven AI agents. Let's give a big round of applause for Utkarsh.
Welcome to the AI Agents for Ecom Summit. My name is Utkarsh. I'm the founder of VeryFast AI. VeryFast AI is a 2-year-old company. It's a generative AI company. We build AI agents purely in the e-com space. Right now, working with almost 150 brands, DTC brands where we are live with. And we also have a Shopify app and serving global brands through that. So I think the best way to know more about us, what we have been building, and how the AI space is going to evolve in the coming few months or even a year or so. Let's straight away jump into the topic. And yeah, so I'll just put up my screen and yeah, let's hit the road. Cool. So yeah, again, Verifast, it's a AI agents for e-com company. We are based out of India, in the south, in the eastern part of the world. Bangalore is the Silicon Valley, and we are headquartered there. And at least from an Indian perspective, we are India's number one AI agent company in the space of e-commerce. So let's come into the topic of our discussion. Uh, Simply put, it's days of RIP SaaS because the era is of outcome-driven AI agents, and that's what exactly we have been building. Now, why do I say so? If I talk about the erstwhile years of, say, the early 2000s and even 2010s, even the last 3 4 years, typical SaaS has been started from a billing model where you're billing only for the number of users you're providing your tool to. Then it moved to the number of users which are using it. So it's just usage on the call hours or whatever, and not the number of users. Now the thing is, it's the era of vertical AI agents where everyone's been talking about it. Even the who's of who of the tech industry have been talking about it. And what, not just me, say YC over here, it's been saying that for every SaaS unicorn, there's going to be a vertical AI agent unicorn in a very near future. So one big example in the entire industry is, say, an example is of Klaviyo. Now, Klaviyo is part of the marketing automation industry. Just one company is valued at 12.5 billion. And what does it do? It what it was doing exactly is something which is creating, create a few cohorts where the company itself has to sit through, figure out, okay, these are my cohorts, these are the message I have to put in, this is going to be the script, and everything is rule based flow. But the problem here is there is, you're asking the customer to, or the company to, sit through, figure out what's the cohort, figure out what's the script, which is actually unfair because you're wasting the time of the customers. Now, what else can be done over here? Now, with AI, you don't need that to happen. What can exactly be done is with AI, you are firstly not managing just one or two cohorts. There could be unlimited, infinite number of cohorts based on the number of users, and the AI responses in like 24 cross 7. Now you're not going to be reactive. It's not, okay, the person came on my website. Now, for some reason it dropped off. I also don't know why that person dropped off. And now you're sending mails, SMS, WhatsApp, whatever. No, why do you want to even get the customer to drop off to start your channel of retention? You're spending, tons of dollars to get a person out there. Customer acquisition cost for all brands are at like all-time high because thanks to Meta. So let's try to convert them there and then. So we can be proactive. And the best part here is this not a rule-based flow, approach. And it's not just us, anyone. We all know IVR calls, rule-based bots are pretty much dumb. And they just add to the level of frustrations for the end user. So now we can have outcome-based AI sales agent. And when I say outcome-based, you just need to tell us what's your business goal, and let the AI figure out how it needs to be done. So Just moving ahead on this, in a short time, why us? Like I told, we are a 2-year-old company, and just talking about the general commentary of how the space of AI is evolving. 2023, people came up, oh, ChatGPT is there, LLMs are the shovel. Who's going to make the next GPT? Play the Gemini. Now, 2024 came in, Nvidia stocks started to rise. Everybody started talking about GPUs as the shovel, built for the infrastructure of AI. But the main point was, if LLMs are there, GPUs are there, none of them are going to be valued if there's no application layer. And since the last 2 years, we have been vehemently always been talking about it's not about just the LLM layer, it's the application layer. Because at the end of the day, everything will work only if applications are there. And that's been, especially as a founder, I've written a tons of content around it. And that's what we have been doing. While the world is waking up to agentic AI today, we have been doing it for the last 2 years. Um, so yeah, so what exactly we do? So we have not like one Shopify app is obviously there, but even we serve a lot of non-Shopify brands as well. Till now, there have been 1,000+ downloads already. Small, big, 150 mid to large size D2C brands we are live with, and we are probably solving three things for them. When I talked at the start, we are trying to mimic the salesperson out there at a store. No, so imagine and step back, from e-commerce, step back from AI and everything. From days, of bazaars or any form of commercial transaction, a customer or any person or human would enter a particular store. Now, those stores were always run on the shoulders of a salesperson. That got evolved into modern trade, where people would come in, ask, "Hey, is this stock available or not?" And then, even bigger premium showrooms or stores, there are going to be people out there who are going to not only personalize the experience, but eventually ensure those stores can, drive higher conversions. Now, what happens here is, e-commerce is there for now 10 years. Websites are, there more than even 10 years where people are selling online. We have been doing so, but as the end customer is accustomed to that personalized experience, and that's why the chances of not only higher conversions but higher average order value is there at a physical store. We are trying to create that entire new experience through an AI agent on the website. So imagine you enter a website and there's a persona of the founder or the brand custodian that tries to understand the end user, the visitor, gives them the right recommendations, and then try to solve queries for them. So that's sales as an aspect. For many brands, we are actually contributing to 5 to 10% of all their online orders through our AI agent, and that's which is attributable, visible in the Shopify. There would be a lot of other orders where we just assist it. So that is one part, very important part, which is sales, because no sales, no money, no money, no business, and yeah, we're back to doing some other job. Uh, Second, and a lot more important thing is support. Support, we all know, is a burning problem. Costs are always high. You cannot have a person which is there available 24/7. My friends from Europe will understand there could be customers who are there across different countries. And in that sense, you need people who are multilingual, but you can't hire so many people. Now, AI can answer in 100 plus languages 24/7. And it's not only that, it is smart enough to learn and unlearn. So in case you have new products, is it in stock or not? Or even whether, when will I receive this order? I can just get this data from Shopify, the state of your order, how much time will you take, and I can actually give you prompt responses. So right now, at a customer satisfaction level, like we are working with many brands where we have almost reached the human level satisfaction score called as CSAT score. For some brands where their human agents are providing a CSAT score of 91, 92, we're already sitting at 85 to 88 range. So that's like in just a matter of few months, we are already there at human level. Imagine what would be in store in the years and on. Third most important thing, which is work in progress and where actually the real value lies, is insights. Now imagine every day a lot of customers are talking not only to your store, but lots of other similar brands as well. Now imagine if you have hired an experienced salesperson who has experience of working of hundreds of stores in the similar category and then answering your customers. So it's not an unexperienced person. So we are harnessing vertical level intelligence, which through by answering customers of the same category on different brand platforms or websites, and give that feedback to the brand itself. So, for example, many times brands themselves don't know that this data is missing on their website, and it's a very critical information, say about ingredients, about shipping policy, international shipping, for example. And at sometimes we come back and tell, hey, this is a cohort of users which are asking us have a very specific use case. For example, for say fragrances, women in the age of 25 to 30 look going for a date night. Now this is a use case. You don't have a product recommendation for that, but I know this is a use case customer coming for you. Now we have created combos, given this feedback to company said, oh yeah, 10% is a big cohort for us. They gave us combos and content to engage them better. So not only it helps us convert on our platform, but you also get content to make your ad copy a lot more richer and more relevant for your end users. That's what we do. Try out our Shopify app. There are almost 50 odd reviews. We are 5-star despite being since a long time and so many merchants. And yeah, give it a shot. You'll love it. The beauty over here is we are there working with brands across different categories. So, and we are creating vertical intelligence because, imagine a salesperson for personal care will be, very different, say, for fragrance. You cannot have, same person selling at, say, a Mercedes-Benz store or, say, a Nike store. The person has to be trained accordingly. And that's what we are doing. So across different categories, we are there and serving multiple brands. And this is where don't worry that, whichever brand that you are there, have your products, we are there to help and, can help you drive sales and support for you. So, and that's what I've been talking about. This is a USP. One specific example I wanted to take was about how we are driving, a vertical intelligence that we provide to all brands that we work with. So, a recent example has been fragrance. This was an industry where we did not even have a single brand since 3 months back. So, this has been a journey. In November 24, we had no brand. In the perfume industry, we did not even know what the customers need. Now, steadily, we realized that there are specific needs coming in, and right now, as of March today, more than 10 brands are there using our AI platform. Many brands actually started coming to us inbound, thinking, "Oh, you have a specific agent for fragrance and perfumes. I just want that," and we're ready to pay, honestly, very hefty amount as well. What we realized, and now every category is different, and fragrance is just an example. I just took it so that you realize that every industry has its pain point selling online. Now, fragrance, our learnings. You can't smell perfume online. You go to a physical store, you spray it, and you have a nice little smell and say, oh, that drives your nostalgia of what you were using or what you like. But hey, this is not actually possible out there. And what now is possible is now the owners actually struggle to sell this online. So we step in. Second point, every perfume is made of a different set of notes. Even the most savviest people or enthusiasts don't even know what notes they do like. So they just tell, hey, can you give me a similar use case? Like, I am a woman in my late 20s going for a date night, and I, like so and so brand's perfume. Do you have anything for that? Now, how, as an AI agent or even your customer sales rep, would be able to answer this? They can't. And we check that the existing even sales reps or support reps have no idea, and they just give generic answers. Now we know what kind of use cases are there. We know from the different users that say date night, what are the notes needed for women, and then map it to your data, which again is plug and play because we get this from Shopify. If the notes details are there, we can get the very closest match of recommendation. Similarly, people will say, hey, I want this for Chanel. Do you have something similar to that? But yeah, I don't have that budget to buy for Chanel. So that's how we realized. And this is the beauty here that one of our customer who just joined us in the month of December in a retail event out here in Mumbai, congratulated us and mentioned us. So I'll just use that clipping in a bit and for you to check out. Just give me a moment.
We have not completely ignored omnichannel or online, but how do you communicate? I mean, that's something that we have been trying, scratching our heads for over 6 years. The last small success that we have seen is introducing a very fast AI-based chat engine. We gone ahead and created 7 or 8 parameters for each of the product, define the product in detail, ran the engine just to understand the product, and now that engine replies to the customer who visits our website. That has been a small spike, a 25% customer conversion rate increase we've seen.
So yeah, hope you got a bit of gist out here. I think there won't be questions galore already that what exactly we are doing and how we are solving for it. So let's jump in straight away there for you to answer it. So just give me a moment. So yeah, so this is a Shopify app. That's what I said. Just give it a try and you'll enjoy and you won't regret. And if you have any queries, you know whom to reach out to even setting it up or even after, using it after 2 months, any feedback, any queries, just write to me directly. So just a quick gist and a quick video of what we do, and you'll get all your questions answered. So, guys, hope you got a bit of gist out here. I think we are there to solve anything from sales to support to insights. Now, coming back and finally to the topic of what I've been saying from day one of starting very fast is we always believe in an outcome-led approach. So, what do I exactly mean with that? Because it's not something we're talking of the future. We've already been doing it. So we are building AI that drives outcome from brands. Now, people would ask, okay, everyone's saying that, but do merchants really believe that AI is moving their metrics? Because that's very important. If it's sales, is it leading to the incremental conversions? If it is support, is it improving this, customer satisfaction score, or reducing their agent handover so they don't need to spend on agents? So that's what all people are asking. Yeah. So on the pricing model, so one model that we have for especially the brands which are looking for conversions. Yes, this model is not there on Shopify because it's a custom model. Is we charge a percent of the incremental revenue that we drive for them. That has a very fast UTM that is visible in the Shopify dashboard. Not only that, this is the last click attribution. So this is not all orders where the bot interacted with the visitor and we help them recommend, find that the right option, and then they bought. This is only those orders they completed their end-to-end journey. And the last discussion was with Verifast. We recently started with this conversion model, and this is where probably Albert reached us out to us that, hey, you're doing something interesting. Why don't you speak on the summit? And the results since then are for you all guys to have a look. Since then, 20% of all the clients that we have are opted for this pricing model. So they are fine. Even they might even incur higher costs. But the thing is, their outcomes are being met. It's not, hey, just pay me as a subscription. I don't care whether this product does any good to you or not. Our incentives are totally aligned with your incentives. Interestingly, in this just short span of say 4 to 5 months, all these clients are actually contributing to 33% of our revenue. And interestingly, because we are working an extra mile by ensuring that we meet their goals, our actually average revenue per user has also increased 3x from these set of people. Now, why does that happen? You might think, hey, I might have to pay extra for opting for such a plan. Now, what happens exactly is your goal is to drive more revenue. Now, I can come as a tool that can just help reduce some costs, do some bit of automation. But is that your number one priority? Your number one priority is to drive more revenue while taking care of your costs. That's where we step in. If we do incremental revenue for you, well done. You just pay a cut out of it. If not, fine. That's our loss. That's where our team is also incentivized. We have success managers, product managers actually working for brands which offer this model. And in the meantime, AI also starts, learning that, hey, this is a successful conversation because they made a sale happen. Now you keep on positively reinforcing such conversations, and voila, you'll see a lot of incremental conversions. So for some brands, we are already sitting at 7 to 8% of all their orders happen through us. For some, when we started, in the initial days, we were as low as 1%. So actually that brand wasn't paying to us in their initial weeks or months because we were not that, creating any value for them. So, one of our customers, one of our large customers has like 30,000 unique customers who talk to us on a monthly basis. And we have generated at a monthly average revenue for them as a $25K. So this is one of the largest brands out here where we are able to attribute this much revenue. They have given us a 5-star review on Shopify as well. And yeah, they just pay a cut out of it. So this is the largest brand seeing an impact and are ready to shell out such a money. So I think if you're starting out, you have, a small drop shipping store as well, you can probably, give it a try. And even if you're still not convinced, you can always opt for a 7-day free trial, figure out what works for you, because we have an exclusive coupon code and hopefully you feel excited. Any queries out here? You can just write me on LinkedIn, put me a mail out here. Happy to help brands, even if you don't want to go on for a free trial. Any queries about the space of AI, how AI agents are changing e-commerce, happy to help, and, have a great day. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Utkarsh, for an insightful session. We appreciate your time.